Once again, guys, a big thank you for all of the kind comments yesterday. Unfortunately, my OBS, which is what I used to record, has been a little bit rubbish today, so it's took a little while to sort of set things up. I don't know how good the quality will be of this video, but hopefully it'll be alright. And yeah, we're in the top half of the Premier League, so we're looking quite good, and you know, we might be on for European football if we keep this up. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 3 of Season 8 of the Journeyman with Stoke City, and today we have two matches, one in the Premier League against Bournemouth, and we continue our Carabao Cup run against Barnsley. So, since the last episode we've had quite a few matches. We've played Brighton, which we won 4-3. Shawcross and Horta and Glatzel on the score sheet there. We then beat Newcastle 3-2, Hugh Jones with 2 and Danny Ings with the 3rd. And then we lost 7-4 to Crystal Palace. That's right, 7-4. Paul Glatzel getting all 4 goals for us. Absolutely fantastic from him. But this guy, Yoshinori Muto, somehow scored 5 goals in that game. He's never been that prolific a goal scorer, but that was a different story, and it was an unbelievable game, to be honest with you. There wasn't a dull moment, and that can be said for this season, to be honest with you. We're the highest goal scorers in the league, but we're also the highest conceders in the league as well. So, you know, it's going to be 0-0 today, basically, but we are 9th in the Premier League with 12 points after 8 games. But as I said, if we win today, we could be up in European football positions, which would be absolutely fantastic. We're on level on points with Chelsea, ahead of Liverpool at this stage as well. So we really have had a good start. We need to keep it up and keep steaming through. Paul Glatzel is the top scorer at the moment, which is fantastic. Let's have a look at squad performances actually. Top goal scorer is Paul Glatzel with 11 from 6 starts. We've then got 7 each for Ings and Jones, and 2 for Brozovic, who's not at the club, and that's quite worrying. He's doing very well over in Valencia. Top assists is 7 for Hugh Jones. We've also got 5 for Okolo and Horta, and top average rating is Hugh Jones with a 7.89, closely followed by Paul Glatzel with a 7.74. So let's have a look at the team for today. Then we've got Delgadillo starting in goal. We've got Nissen at right back with Wimmer and Shawcross in the middle, and Josh Tymon starting at left back. Henderson and Barkley are in the middle of the park, with Carvalho and Horta starting wide of Glatzel and Jones up top. So let's get into it. It should hopefully be a winnable game for us today. We have been doing well around against these sort of teams, especially at home. You know, obviously we got stuffed by Swansea, and the match against Crystal Palace was a bit of an anomaly. But hopefully you guys are good. Hopefully you're enjoying stuff. By the way, the Splinter Cell series came out last night. If you're interested in stealth games and stuff like that, then that is certainly the game for you. And I'll be doing a full walkthrough of that as part of my new series, which will be weekly, or at least twice a week, something like that. And it'll be my top 10 games of all time. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Here's Gontan into the middle. It's a good save by Delgadillo. Here's Donsar. Good tackle by Henderson. Here's Martinez. Clark Salter. Away to Jones. Here's Glatzel. Glatzel on the ball. Glatzel forward to Jones to Horta. It's in the back of the net, and it's 1-0. That was a fantastically worked goal, and Andre Horta gets the goal. An assist by Hugh Jones. Another assist. That's his 8th of the season. And this is a bit laggy for me. So hopefully it's not for you guys, but yeah, need to have a look at my OBS settings this afternoon, which is something I could have done without. especially considering that I'm streaming tonight at 8 PM. The return of the Everton save to Carvalho into the middle. Here's Henderson. Barkley, it should have been 2. So I will be streaming at 8 o'clock. We'll be streaming for about an hour and a half till about 9:30. It would be great to see some of you guys along over on YouTube. Not any of this Twitch business. So 8 PM UK time, we will be streaming for an hour and a half. And hopefully you guys can join me for that, which will be really, really fun. So yeah, we're starting our championship season with Everton, so hopefully we should win a lot of games. But as you guys know, none of my stream saves have seemed to go very well this year, so you know, we'll just have to see. But we're coming up to half time. It's 1-0, a bit of an uneventful game so far, to be honest with you. But the important thing is that we're 1-0 up and we're halfway to getting 3 points in the bag, which is really good, to be honest with you. Here's Henderson now to Wimmer. Nissen on the ball. Nissen gets it forward but couldn't really do anything with it. So yeah, sorry if the quality of the video is a little bit shady today. I will be sorting out the settings for tomorrow's video. I just couldn't open OBS, and I seen a fix online to delete your preferences, so we did that. Luckily I managed to keep all of my scenes and settings for the webcam and things, so as far as I know you can't see a green screen behind us, but for all I do know, you might be able to. Paul Glatzel is going to come off. He hasn't had the best of games today, unfortunately. We'll swap them 2 round, and I think we'll bring off Ross Barkley as well, and we'll put on Rizvanovic and see what he can do. So it's transfer deadline day today. Who are your team looking for, you know? Obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, so Aubameyang is apparently on his way to Arsenal, but I don't know, maybe by the time this video comes out that'll be a confirmed signing, or it'll be confirmed rubbish. Nobody knows. I'm recording this at about 9 o'clock in the morning. Here's Jones now to Carvalho. Can he get forward? Get to the left, son. Carvalho goes alone, gets it in. It's Andre Horta who puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-0, and that was fantastic from Carvalho. I know I was saying pass it earlier, but what he did was brilliant. He got it into the middle. Like, I think he should have passed there to Horta, but he kept going, stuck to his guns, got it in, and Horta put it into the back of the net. 2-0, that is what we're talking about. So, 10 minutes to go. Here's Lafont. Now to Salter. Salter to Heinemann. Now to Doncer. Gutierrez. That's forward to Gondan. Oof, just wide. So Hugh Jones has picked up a little bit of a knock, but we'll keep him on for now. And probably give him a rest in the game against Barnsley. Here's Martinez into the middle, and Delgadillo comes out to collect. That's what we're talking about. And as it stands, we're up to 6th in the league, which is fantastic. Here's Gontan now to Lingard. Henderson snuffs it out. Here's Horta on the ball. On a hat-trick, remember. Rizvanovic gets it forward to Ings. Can he get in? Danny Ings to Jones to Rizvanovic. And Lingard is now on the counter-attack. Here's Gontan. Gontan, is he going to get in? He is. It's Gutierrez. What a chance this is. It's Lingard. It's 2-1. Oh, dear me. Contain. Skip. Because I think the replays are really laggy, so I won't put you guys through that. Gontan. Oh, it's a good save. Jones. Boot it, son. Boot it. Oh, Rizvanovic. We've still got 30 seconds to go. Here's Ings. Rizvanovic. Horta. Horta down this left-hand side. It's a good tackle by Villa. 10 seconds to go. Can we hang on here? Good tackle by Timon. Delgadillo comes out to collect a little bit weirdly. But it's full time. It's 2-1. That is what we're talking about. I'll watch back this recording and then I'll decide whether we do the Barnsley game. Right guys, I've fiddled around with the settings on OBS. We'll see how it goes for this match. There's a couple of changes that we need to talk about. Toby Alderweireld gets his first appearance of the season at right back simply because Nissen is injured and we don't have anybody else in that position. We've also brought in Rizvanovic in for Barkley into the midfield. It gave him a bit more game time, and we've put Carvalho on the right and Ings up top for the injured Hugh Jones, who will be out for about a week probably. He might not make the Middlesbrough game, but hopefully he'll be back for the game after that. And we don't want to rush him back. You know, he's been fantastic so far this season, so we'll give him a go on the bench next time probably. But after that, we'll just have to see. But interestingly, Ipswich are still in the cup. It would be cool to play against them at some point, but I don't think they're going to get past Man City. It would be nice to progress further in the cup, and I think we should be looking to do that. Unfortunately, Horta's just picked up a knock, which is really not good. He has Bola into the middle. Del Cadillo comes out and collects. Apologies about the lighting. I am recording this at about 12. So the sun has moved a little bit, so I'm getting a little bit of natural light just shine on my face a little bit, so sorry about that, but hopefully it won't matter too much to you guys. It's still a lot better than it was without the green screen. So yeah, here's Rizvanovic now to Henderson. Henderson on the ball to Rizvanovic. Here's Horta. Horta on the ball now to Rizvanovic. That's forward to Carvalho. Can he get it in? He certainly can, and it's Paul Gratzel who puts it into the back of the net. And Carvalho looks like a decent sort of guy on that right-hand side. I think we seen it, was it in the last game? I don't know. But, yeah, Paul Gratzel has just been absolutely stupendous so far. And we're 1-0 up against Barnsley. I think we will take Horta off. We might as well take him off now, you know. He's not worth risking. So I think we'll put Yarmolenko in there. We'll see how he does in today's game. He's been pretty disappointing so far. I really had high hopes for Yarmolenko, and it has been confirmed since I recorded the first snippet this morning that Aubameyang is going to Arsenal. I think that's a fantastic signing for Arsenal. A really good statistic that if Giroud leaves today, then Arsenal have sold all 5 of their top score, well, all 3 of their top scorers from the past 5 seasons. So that's pretty important. But then Aubameyang has scored 45 more goals than the rest of our players combined over the last few seasons. But 2-0 now, and that was Yarmolenko, I think, with the goal. We were just criticising him, weren't we? But it was Paul Gratzel to start everything off to Ings, and then Ings to Carvalho, and then across, and Yarmolenko put it into the back of the net. 2-0 now within 20 minutes. We are sailing through the quarterfinals as it stands, and hopefully getting a little bit more confidence instilled. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Our top scorers, or the people that have scored goals in the last 3 seasons for Arsenal. Yarmolenko scored 100 goals in that time. The next best was 45 from Sanchez, I think. Or 55 or something like that. So Aubameyang is a fantastic signing for Arsenal, I believe, and I think he'll fit in well with the team. And if Giroud does go to Chelsea, then so be it. You know, Giroud's a fantastic goal scorer. You know, I'd personally like to keep both of them at the club, Aubameyang and Giroud, and hopefully sign another centre-half before the day is over. I know Johnny Evans has been touted. I think he'd be a decent signing, solid signing. Kind of similar to Mikel Silvestre about 10 years ago when he signed from Man United to Arsenal. I think it'll be a similar sort of signing. He's not going to be our best centre-half, but he'll certainly do a job. Danny Ings has picked up a knock as well. We're picking up a lot of knocks today, and that's not a good thing to see. But we'll bring Ferrari on, and we'll see what he can do. Here's Garner. Now to Josie on the ball to Swan. Now to Keane. Good tackle by Henderson, but he loses it. Oh, he comes back again, though, and here's Alderweireld now, who's, you know, been safe enough at right back, which has been good. Here's Vima now to Henderson. Rizvanovic. Rizvanovic forward to Carvalho now. Henderson. Yarmolenko. This is good play. Here's Glatzel. Glatzel on the ball. Paul Glatzel. Again, decision making is kind of questionable there. I don't really know why he shot. But, you know, these things happen. Here's Milan. Milan forward. Vimmer away. Here's Glatzel now. Glatzel forward to Yarmolenko. Can he get it forward again? Yarmolenko to Carvalho. What a chance. Good save. But should have done better there. Never mind. So, Bell. Swan. Milan. Full time, 2-0, 2 solid victories today. We're through to the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, and hopefully we can get through to the semis and maybe even have a trip to Wembley in our future. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me, and if we could hit 20 again, that would be fantastic. A lot of support on the series recently. I think we've hit 18 on yesterday's video up to now, so a big thank you for all of the support, and I really do appreciate it. There'll probably be a channel update in the next couple of days telling you about the whole schedule, i.e. the return of the Rovers return, which should be Thursday night. And remember that I am streaming at 8 PM UK time tonight for about an hour and a half, so pop in if you can and say hello. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.